Let's talk about a theory. And this is my own theory now. I just woke up. I'm sorry about no video last night. I'm very sorry. Stardew Valley was supposed to come out, and I passed out. I was very tired. I did like 6-7 hours of Sea of Thieves. Try out something. I got a video for Sea of Thieves coming out today. Maybe actually 2. It'll be 2 tutorials. But I wouldn't be doing a theory if I didn't just wake up with the brilliant idea. At the end of chapter 968, at the very end, we're going to have to skip through. On page 17. When Odin is charging at Orochi, what if it's not Orochi here, and this is an Odin twist, we've seen it before, what if that's the old lady with the clone fruit disguised as Orochi? Like, the old lady has already figured out that Odin was in the country at this point and switches places with Orochi, and the person who dies here is the clone fruit user that is disguised as Orochi instead of Orochi. It would make perfect sense, because then the clone fruit would be out in the world, and she would be dead. She has to be dead because the clone fruit is to Bong Clay right now. So she has to die somewhere in here. And if Oda wants to explain it, I think this might be the best way of doing it, with a twist that the person that Odin cuts down is not Orochi. It's the old lady. Since the old lady has already touched Orochi, it wouldn't be too big of a plausibility. I want this to come out before the chapter actually releases, because maybe it isn't, but still, this would be the best case for killing off the old lady, because Oda would think he killed Orochi, took back the country, because otherwise the old lady would live. I don't know how then Oda would then kill off the old lady who has the clone fruit. Maybe old age, but fucking the lady the doctor who worked with Chopper, the old lady of Drum Kingdom, she's been alive forever. She's not dying of old age anytime soon. I would think this old lady who has the clone fruit probably won't be dying anytime soon either, unless of a story interaction like this. Because if anything, probably she have heard the stories too, like, come on camera, like Orochi, and it could be a possibility where she just gets off right now. And the best part about this is, if Odin does cut up the old lady, it wouldn't be an automatic transformation back to the clone fruit. The clone fruit doesn't unactivate, or any devil fruit doesn't get unactivated until they're knocked out or dead. So she could be on the ground dying for minutes and minutes and crawl away and die. And then Orochi could see that and see how dangerous Odin is and run and hide. And he'll probably run to, if anything, Orochi would then run to Kaido. And that would cause the whole Odin versus Kaido thing. That would be my best guess of how this happens. And like I said, I just want this to come out. I don't know how long this is going to be. Just because I want this to come out before the chapter comes out, and I'm recording this at like 6:43 in the morning. And what chapter was that? Daimyo becoming samurai, Odin's adventure, the Kozumi clan. That was 965, so it's like 4 chapters ago that we found out about the old lady with the clone fruit. On page... We first see her on page 8. Then she shows the clone ability off on page 12. And give Orochi his mythical Orochi devil fruit. I like this. It says same fruit as Mr. 2. When I was reading it, if it was the same thing like that, it'd be incredible, because I did not realize back then. I realized after. But because we see right there, she transformed into Orochi. So it makes the perfect sense of him dying. And if they're, we're 22 years in the past? How old is Bon Clay? How old is he? Do we know how old he is? Day of birth, August 15th. Age 30. So yeah, if he ate it at like age 12, or whatever, he would have that fruit for 20 years? And this would be actually the perfect time for Bon Clay to come into the story and eat the clone fruit, or find the clone fruit and get out of the country. Do we know where he's from? I don't see it, but we don't know the homeland. That'd be awesome if it's Wano, and he sneaks out of Wano that way. Bon Clay without his makeup. I have never seen this, actually, because it's in the manga. Have we seen someone like... No, we haven't, in Odin's flashback. That would be my best idea of this, is she dies, the devil fruit is then released into Wano. We then see Bon Clay somewheres around just eating fruit that they can find, and that fruit ends up in his hands, and he eats it and gets the clone fruit, which would explain the death of her and Bon Clay getting the devil fruit. It wouldn't explain how Bon Clay got out of Wano, but I think Oda would explain that, because Bon Clay has been one of these characters that was in the story, and then they helped out the Straw Hats, and then he went into the prison, and then he helped out the Straw Hats even more, like Luffy, even more. And he just seems like a character, if anything, he would come back into the series at some point in time and really help out. I think I'll tell you this video. What if Orochi in chapter 968 wasn't Orochi? What if Orochi was the old woman in 968? Because that would... I wish this is true. I really wish it, because it would explain so much. And like I said, if she dies off, the clone fruit is then in Wano, and then Bon Clay is from Wano. Oh, Bon Clay from Wano, oh my god. Do they give us... I'm just looking real quick before we finish off this video. If we do have a... I'm on the wiki. If we do have a birth land of where he came from. No, it doesn't say. Personality, blah blah blah. Relationships. friends, abilities and powers, deceptive and trickery, physical ability, devil fruit. Okay. What chapter? We're going into Bon Clay real quick. It'd be like, what if Orochi was the old lady? And Bon Clay. I just put on Bon Clay. Oh, Bon Clay. What manga chapter was that? That has to be old. That has to be really old. That would have to be. Oh, that would have to be at least 100. Holy crap! I found him. I found Bon Clay. So his first appearance is 129. We see him. But he doesn't make an appearance until 156. Bon Clay sees the ship. Okay, what faces does he use? He uses Luffy, Usopp, Zoro, Chopper, Nami. And then and one of them is Vivi's father. But then there's 4 random faces in here. 4 random faces. It would be amazing if one of these 4 random faces is someone they meet in Wano. Someone he meets in Wano and is just there in the background. Who will remember back to chapter 156? Who will remember, except for Oda, that these 4 faces is people they meet in Wano. And it helps them get out of the land. Sorry, that took a lot longer. That's going to be cut down. But otherwise, maybe he'll use the faces. It'd be cool if that's the people from Wano. Because there'd be a throwback. A really big, long throwback to way, way back. And that'd be Oda just be Oda filling in gaps that we don't know. And Oda loves doing it, even though we don't need them. So, I still say, if anything, the old lady, and I will probably be proven wrong either Saturday or Sunday when the chapter comes out. I will be probably proven wrong this Saturday or Sunday, but that's my theory, that the old lady is actually Orochi is actually the old lady. It's the lady with the clung fruit. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like the video, give a like. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, recommend subscribe to the channel, give about content. Otherwise, this has been Mr. Crazy again, signing off. Good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good night, wherever you are, just have a good day. Hopefully I see you guys next video, and peace.